Hi, this is Mrs. Shelton. I'm going to be creating another recycled art project. The last project we did, we created out of a recycled cereal box, and we created an art folder. Today, we're going to be making a project where we use newspaper and then some sort of circle. You can use a recycled, right now I've used a recycled sour cream container top. You can use a yogurt top, you can use a cottage cheese top, whatever you can find that's a circle. When you're looking for newspaper, it doesn't matter if the newspaper has ads on it like this, or if it's just a piece of newspaper that has, let me find one that just has black and white on it. Or if you have a piece that's like this with just black and white. You can use any type of newspaper or recycled paper that you can find. You can use a piece of paper out of a magazine, like a page out of a magazine. Whatever you can find in your house. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this newspaper and I'm gonna cut a smaller section out of it because I don't need to use this huge paper. So I'm going to cut this piece and I'm going to make it a small square like this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to use this small piece like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these big pieces out of my way so I can have a better workspace, more organized, and then I don't get confused. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my piece of paper. I'm going to take my circle tracer. I'm going to put it in the middle. We're going to trace a circle because we're going to make this the Earth, because this is going to be an Earth Day project. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to trace around my circle like this. And when I'm done, I'm going to save this. Can maybe turn this into something else or use it as a tracer in the future. Now our world consists of water and land. The land is green when you look at a picture of the Earth, and the water is blue. But I'm going to start out by kind of sectioning it off. I'm going to make some land at the top. So that's going to be land. I'll put a little bit of land at the bottom. And I'll put a little bit of land here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to exactly know what part of the land it is. You can just kind of make these little shapes. So I have this all sectioned out like this. When I'm done, I'm going to try to find some colors that represent water. So I have blue. And then I have green for my land. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color my land in. Okay, go quickly. So these big sections. The remainder, or the rest, of my circle is going to be blue for the water. Now, there are many things that while I'm coloring, I'm going to kind of talk to you about a couple things you can do for Earth Day. You can recycle, reuse, and repurpose items, which means instead of just throwing things in the trash, you can turn them into something new. So today we are reusing this newspaper, so instead of me throwing it in the trash, I'm using it for my art project. Instead of me throwing my sour cream container top away, I'm reusing it as a tracer. Some other things that you can reuse is you can reuse paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls. Really, you can turn any trash into anything, especially with art projects. You can create all kinds of really fun things with recycled art, boxes, wrappers, anything. Be as creative as you want. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color the water in. I'm just trying to stay inside my circle. So you guys can see the writing of the newspaper coming through, and that's okay. I want to see that part. I don't want it completely covered up with my marker or my crayon or whatever I have. I think it's kind of cool to see that coming through, so you can tell that we repurposed and reused this newspaper. So when I'm done putting my earth in the middle of this paper, I might write some sort of message on my paper. Like, I might write save the earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use another color, and I'm gonna put, I'll turn my paper around in a minute, save, S-A-V-E, the, T-H-E-O, and then earth, A-R-T-H. So there you go. I put save the earth. I could even add some other details on my newspaper if I wanted. I might put a little heart on it. You can do whatever you want to kind of decorate your page. And again, you can use any supplies you want, markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you can find in your house. Be creative with what you have. And there you go. Another recycled project made out of recycled materials, another art project made out of recycled materials. Be creative and have fun. Thanks.